What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. So here's kind of just a quick overview of my Cybertruck after 9 months of ownership. With the Foundation series coming to an end, so meaning the sub $80,000 Cybertruck is now up for grabs, I figured I'd just make a quick video and just kind of outline everything just for some people if you might be interested in it. So this is a dual motor, all-wheel drive, but like I said, this is a Foundation series. How can you tell? It's kind of hard to see, but yes, there is the Foundation series badging, as well as it comes with some other stuff as well, which I'll kind of go over, but we'll just kind of start with the front here. So first thing you notice, the body. Yes, complete stainless steel. Yes, it is a fingerprint and dirt magnet, but I don't care. It is what it is. It does have a front camera as well, and it does have a little, you see the little nozzle? There's a spot to clean it as well. I really don't use it. I think I've used it twice since I've owned this vehicle, but like I said, to each their own. It does have a front trunk as well. This is also the first Tesla as well with a powered front trunk. In terms of room, it could be better. There could be more, but if I had a regular gas truck, I wouldn't have any of this. And also, I wish there were some outlets. If there's my gym bag, I throw my groceries, my gym bag, just everything in here. But yes, I wish it did have outlets. So a little disappointing that it didn't. There's a few ways to close it. As you saw, I open it. There's a button right here. You can just use that again to close it. You can close it through the app, and you can also use this button here to close it. There also is another method. I don't have it enabled at the moment, but basically it's auto opening. So what it will do is the cameras will see you, and if you get close enough, you'll actually start to hear a beep 3 times, and then you'll see the front open. I don't use it too often just because there'll be times where I'm cleaning or something in the front here and it just opens, and honestly, it's kind of annoying. I said you have your hooks there in the front, one on each side. A lot of people think, so this is a light bar right here. A lot of people think this is, and also I'm just going to zoom this out just a little bit more. There we go. A lot of people think these are the headlights. Nope, these are not the headlights. The headlights are actually here at the bottom. Yes, one on each side, and they are extremely bright. I'm thoroughly impressed just how bright that is. The light bar is more there for aesthetics, but overall it looks super good. It just, when it's driving down the road, you definitely recognize it's a Cybertruck, for those that know what it is. Other thing you're gonna notice, the largest commercial windshield wiper ever. I think I measured it. This thing is like 4 feet long, which is absolutely nuts. Because, look at this windshield. This windshield is absolutely huge. Okay, so something different that comes standard with the Foundation versus just the regular. These are the slightly bigger tires. These are more the off-road. I get around, it's rated at 318 miles. Do I actually get that? No, not really. It all depends on, temperature, altitude, a bunch of other things. Too many of them I don't want to name off. Something else you'll notice is this thing has is adaptive air suspension. Oh, yep, there's the lock sound. You can also add a custom lock sound if you want. I'm a big fan of that. You'll notice the ride height. This is in high, but you see from this video here, you can actually put it in something called entry mode. And when you put the truck in park, it will actually revert to that every time, just so it's easier to get in and out of the vehicle. But you have entry mode, low, medium, high. There's also 2 other modes. You have to put the truck into extract mode to actually get these, but it allows up to 16 inches of ground clearance here on the ground, which that's absolutely insane in my opinion. But yeah, here it is in high mode. A lot of people ask, well, can I keep this in high mode while I'm driving? No, you can't. I think I'd like to say once it reaches like 15 or 20 miles an hour, if it's in high, it'll revert itself back to medium. And then once it gets on the freeway, it'll actually revert itself back to low, just for, aerodynamics. A lot of people are asking, well, how do I get into this thing? Where's the door handle? Yes, there's no door handles. So, of course, you can't tell, but so what I'm filming with, my phone, that is the key. It also does come with a backup credit card, which it's actually in my phone case, so I can't really show it to you. But the way to get into the truck is this. There's a little button. There's one here for the front and one here for the back. And all you're going to do is just press on that button and it opens up. You'll see this little plunger thing on the bottom. Let's see if I can do it again for you. But the purpose of this, you kind of see this little plunger kind of go back in. That's actually an icebreaker. I think this thing can withstand up to a 1/2 inch of ice on this truck. So you'll never have to worry, being in those colder climates, about being locked out of your truck. First thing you're gonna see is white seats. No, these are not real white seats. These are actually covers that EVBase sent me. I'm a big fan of these. And yes, I know it's November, a skeleton's still in there, but I like to use them so I can get a free pass in the HOV lane. No, I'm just kidding. I actually don't do that. But as you can see, lots of space here. These are heated and cooled seats, which after having cooled seats, I can't go back. It's absolutely amazing. So I've got plenty of room here to store water bottles and other types of stuff. It starts a little dirty. I haven't washed it in like a week or two. You'll notice the steering wheel. Let's just hop in real fast. You'll notice the steering wheel is very unique. I'm a big fan of this steering wheel. Like it allows me to, you know, I can drive here if I want. I can drive, like put my hand here or wherever I want. But the funny part is I really don't drive. You're probably like, oh, what does that mean? So this thing does have full self-driving. Finally, after 9 months of ownership, I finally have full self-driving. But I find myself, so I did the math on how much I actually drive since I've had full self-driving. The Cybertruck drives me 99.999834 something percent of the way. It's absolutely insane. So, like I said, why drive when you can be driven? It's pretty freaking awesome. We have our display and everything here. This is a huge display. This is the biggest one currently in Tesla's lineup. Once the Cybercab comes out, someday it will be slightly larger. It has everything that you could ever need in here. A lot of people think like, oh, what? Because that's how you. Actually, we'll talk about the steering wheel a little bit more. So as you can see, there's no gear stalks, not one in sight. Everything is here on the steering wheel. And I know some people are just super salty about that. They want their gear stalks. They want their turn signals. No, you don't. You don't need them. Like your turn signals and everything, super easy to adapt to. And the funny thing is, now that I have full self-driving, I don't even use these. Like these are starting to get dust. That's how little like I actually drive. It's absolutely crazy. You do have 2 wireless charging pads here, which honestly, I hate these things. They don't charge very fast. It heats up your phone and they don't really work. Not a fan. So that's why I just use this little Qi 2 wireless charger by Jowl. A big fan of that. Probably next question, like, well, what if the screen breaks or it goes blank? How am I supposed? Because the way to shift this vehicle is right here. Shift it into forward. You can put it in park either by holding the P that's right there, taking off your seatbelt, or even opening the door. So it's pretty lazy. But yeah, a lot of people are asking, well, what if it dies? I know it's kind of hard to see here, but there's actually a secondary shifter right here, right under your hazard lights. So that's awesome. As you can see, this is like the world's like largest dashboard. This thing's 3 feet long. I actually measured it myself. So it's absolutely nuts. Like just to clean my windshield it's a task. We have our sun visors and all that right here, which these are magnetic. So you can just place them off to the side, which I find myself doing that often, putting these to the side, because just look at that view. This is my view from my eyes while I drive. It's absolutely fantastic. And that's a little camera too, a little interior camera that watches your eyes and all that while you're driving, or while the vehicle's driving you, just to make sure that you're attentive while you're driving. But like I said, is there anything more else to discuss? You do got a nice little like area right there. I really don't put anything right there, but you know, it's nice to have. Glass roof as well, super nice. It is tinted ceramic as well, so you don't have to worry about, you know, heat and all that. This Foundation series does come with a sunshade, so no having to worry about that. Before we check out the back seat, I know a lot of people are like, wow, those rims are kind of meh. Yes, it's supposed to come with wheel covers. I've had this truck for 9 months and I still don't have wheel covers, yet there's people that got their trucks delivered like yesterday that have wheel covers. It's funny because this is the first Cybertruck ever delivered in Las Vegas, which, like I said, I pride myself on that. Does it mean anything to anyone else? No, but it means a lot to me. All right, well, so we'll check out the back seat. As you can see, there's plenty of room. So here's my seating position right here. And so I'm 6'3". And yes, ladies, I'm actually 6'3". I'm not 5'10", I swear. But so when we get into the back seat here, as you can see, we've got plenty of space. Other than my charging cables right there. But yes, there is plenty of room. Plenty of room for activities. It does come with a rear screen as well. You can control, like, you know, it's got heated seats back here. Not cooled seats, but just heated seats. But you can control everything, do music, everything you want from the back. And something I forgot to mention too, it's got RGB lighting. And yes, you can change the color in the menu. And that's, I keep it that kind of cyan looking color because I think overall it's pretty cool. But yeah, this view. I can't get over just how nice this thing is. There is spots to hook in car seats as well as it has a, I guess I'll show it to you. I'm sorry, I'm doing this kind of one-handed right now. But yes, it does have a spot for an armrest and as well as cup holders. But yeah, well, then we'll get to the back because I know it's kind of people, because man, what a journey this truck has made from, nothing to production. Because a lot of people are like, oh, this isn't a truck, or it went from this thing's never going to be built to, well, it's not a real truck, to now, believe it or not, this is the #1 selling EV truck in America. Even though this specific version, the foundation in the all-wheel drive, costs $100,000. That's crazy. Because now we have the $80,000 version, which, okay, here in the United States, a lot of people are waiting on, before we get to the back, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of rambling right now, but a lot of people are waiting on the $7,500 tax credit because for some reason it doesn't qualify just yet. It gets the commercial $7,500 tax credit. So if you have a business, you can claim, the $7,500, but a lot of people are just waiting on that point of sale $7,500 tax credit because considering this is the best selling EV truck, because this thing's 6 figures, just imagine how much it's going to be when this thing is roughly, $72,000. But there's also even more ways to save money, which I'll talk about. So federal tax credit, when it does come out, $7,500. Excuse me. If you use my referral code, you'll get an additional $1,000 off. If you're military veteran, you'll get another $1,000 off. So that's some savings right there. Yeah, just to talk about, here's the app. It does come with a tonneau cover, which I'll stop it real fast. This thing is super strong. This thing holds like up to 300 pounds. And yes, I have tried it. But we do have a 6-foot bed, and it does have lighting as well, which is super nice. Way to open and close the tailgate. You just press this little button right here. Boom, easy as that. There is tie downs all throughout the truck bed. And you also have outlets as well. Very nice. In addition, you also have a huge sub-frunk space. This is a mattress that I just really overall just don't use. It's just kind of chilling there, but this is nice to have this frunk space. This thing can also double as a cooler, this sub-trunk space. There actually is a little drain plug there at the bottom, and you can actually unscrew it, throw ice in there, and when it melts, just drain it. Overall, super cool. This thing can tow up to 11,000 pounds. Are you going to get a lot of range doing it? No, probably not. I'm trying to think what else to talk about. Oh, the charging port. How do I charge this thing? It's right here. You can just press on the button, or if you have a charging cable, you just press on the button. But yep, there it is. Got the little Cybertruck logo. That was a nice little touch. And if you want to close it, maybe. There we go. It's just a little tap. Yeah, just kind of a quick little walk around here. Those mirrors are heated as well, so no need to worry about that. Yeah, but overall, I think that's pretty much it. I'm trying to think if I ever missed anything at all. No, I think we're gonna call it a day there. Try to make this video kind of as short as possible. Like I said, I could talk about this thing all day, but I hope you enjoyed just kind of the quick run around of this video. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Like I said, I'll leave my referral code in the description. If you are interested in those Cybertruck seats, I will leave a 20% off discount code on those as well through EVBase. But yeah, that's really it. Hope you enjoyed. Enjoy your weekend, and like I said, that's the lockdown I was talking about again. But enjoy the rest of your weekend and happy holidays.